All right, hello everyone, welcome back. This is Paula's Imperfect Plans, and I'm Paula. Today on my channel I share my personal planning and budgeting videos. As a sole budgeter in my 2-income household of 5, we are paid bi-weekly, we live in the Midwest, and in our mid-30s, trying to get our lives together here. So, I have a cash stuffing for our paycheck from June 30th, which is today. So, if that sounds interesting to you, grab your coffee, grab your whatever, and come on back, and hop in and join me. So I'm going to start by counting this. Okay, and then I'm going to move these out of the way. 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 3, 10, 3, 30, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 540, 550, 560, 570, 580, 85, 90, 95, 6, 65, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Which is, okay, so 634. I'm supposed to have 694, but I already took the 60 out that my husband, for my husband's spending, and gave that to him. He's home today, so as soon as I get home from the bank, I grabbed those and gave those to him, and he put them in his wallet on the way out the door. So that is right. $634 that we are cash stuffing this morning. On our way to town today, we came across what appeared to be a pretty bad accident. We watched the chopper land, and the chopper was still there later, which tells me that there was no longer an emergency. And likely a deceased individual. So, I have no idea who it was, but if you have positive vibes or prayers or anything, say it for that person and their family today. So we had a lot of conversations with my kids on the way back about just what that means and what all that stuff is and why those things happen. So that's always a little bit difficult. Okay, so first up is kind of our spending categories here, which is the first one is my spending. I'm not stuffing that because I use that to buy stuff online. In beauty this week, I am putting, or this pay period, I am putting in 50, but I'm only putting 40 of it in here in this spending. So plus 40, which is going to leave 40 in there. So 2040. We'll go in there. Hey yo. Okay. The next category is household. That is getting a 20 today. Trying these trackers, I don't like it, but I'm making myself do it. 20 into households. I don't normally struggle this much to open these envelopes. I don't know what that's about. Okay, so eating out. I did some different denominations because I am forever needing to make cash out of this envelope for obvious reasons with different denominations. So, eating out is going to get 20, 40, it's going to get 60 because that's what it always gets. 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Oops, okay. 20, 40, 50, 55, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 60. So that is what is going in eating out for this pay period. Okay, the next is drinks. Drinks gets 50. I'm not always good at writing when I took it out of there. We had $10 left in drinks. But my husband used his allowance or his like spending money to buy a bottle of something when he went to the grocery store. So I just threw that 10 at him. It didn't cover the bottle, but it did give him what I had. 20, 40, 50. Back in drinks. All right, moving on next to cars. This is what we use for car washes. I've been trying to be just a little bit more diligent in like washing our vehicles. We live on gravel, we drive on gravel, just to kind of keep that stuff to a minimum, 10 and 20. Wash off that gravel dust and things like that every time we get paid, just to try to keep our two nicer vehicles in a little bit nicer condition. Next is groceries. Groceries always gets $280 for this pay period. 100, 250, 70, and 80. I don't even have a tracker with that. This whole envelope goes with my husband, and then he keeps it on him for the next 2 weeks. He buys groceries. I don't know how he does, like, at the end of 2 weeks, there was a point in time when he was swiping the card after, by the second grocery trip, and I'm like, we gotta quit doing that. Like, this is what we budget, so we need to do it differently. So, that's in there for groceries. His spending money I already gave him. Kids is getting 20. This is just for random things for my kids. Honestly, I've been using it to buy gum. They love having gum every time we get in the vehicle, which gum is kind of expensive depending on whatever, but overall it's pretty cheap entertainment. Okay, so family fun is also getting 20. We got we got 3 more coupons for ice cream from the bank, and I got 3 last week when I went through. They all have to be used by July 10th though, so we'll have to use some this weekend and next weekend to get them used up. I'm giving 1, 2, 3, 4 into my son's envelope. 1, 2, 3, 4 into kid number 2's envelope. Yeah, bring me the remote. And 1, 2, 3, 4 into the littlest's envelope. What we use this for is they each get $1 to put in the collection at church for each of the next 2 weeks, so that's 2 of the dollars that they get. And then we go to the church service, the mass, where they usually have donuts and refreshments afterwards, and so it's just like a donation box for a donut. So they each have $1 for the collection and $1 for the donut for the next 2 weeks. Sorry, I had to turn on Power Rangers for my daughter. I have one kid that does not like to be outside. She's mine for sure. I mean, they're all mine, but you know what I'm saying? Okay, so passport. I'm saving money for my passport renewal. I think I'm going to renew it. 510 is in there now. I don't know. I struggle a little bit because my husband is not big on traveling, and I want to do more traveling. I originally got my passport because I went to Israel with my aunt back when I was living in Des Moines. And 510. in like 2014. So it's coming right up on time to renew it by April. It doesn't have my current last name anyway, so I need to renew it. I don't know that I'll ever travel out of the country, so I'm not really sure. But I kind of want to. I'm not sure what to do with that. Okay, putting 20 in stickers this pay period. Boots is getting another 20. I'm saving for cowboy boots for my husband. 2040 is in there. He wears cowboy boots for work, for pretty much everything. And that's always a big expense that hits us kind of hard if we're not prepared for it. So this is kids sinking fund. This is what I did. Any of the kids spending that I don't use, I roll in it and just keep it into a sinking fund for my kids. So I guess one of the last 20s I didn't spend, so that's going to go in there. But I'm not putting anything in it right now because I have the 20 in spending. I'm putting 20 towards a clothes sinking fund this week. My girls need new underwear. So that's probably going to be what that goes to. After clothes is beauty. Beauty's the same thing. So I took... Oh, I should have done that different. So I have a 5 and 5 ones. So I had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm actually going to go in and change that right now. So I have 2 beauty envelopes. One I have here in the spending area where, you know, I give it to myself as spending. What else do I have 5s for? That's not going to work either. So I messed up on those denominations. So I'm actually going to put all this in here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I had in my head was planning on having a 5 and some 1s in my beauty envelope because 40 isn't like quite enough and I wanted some 1s, but then I was going to put 10 of it in a sinking fund to start saving towards like a hair appointment for me in a few months, but then I did it wrong because I can't just put the 5 and 5 1s in there. Anyway, so I'll just put all the 50 in spending and I will roll the rest of it, what's left, into the sinking fund to keep for saving for a haircut, hair for myself. In birthdays, I am putting 20. So birthdays now has 2040. The next birthday in our family, my son's birthday is late August. I've never saved for birthdays before. I've always just cash flowed it, but so that's the next birthday that we have. We don't do a lot, but we have like a family party, so it's food and cake essentially. 5 is going towards Grandparents' Day. 5, 10. I will just get just a cute sentimental gift for my mom and my in-laws from the kids. In Halloween, that's getting 5 as well. So in Halloween, we now have 5, 10. Really, that would just go towards costumes if I need to purchase costumes for trick-or-treating. We have a lot. My mom garage sales and things like that, so I actually have quite a few costumes. Like, I don't think my girls will need anything new because they've got different hand-me-down things, but my son will probably need. We'll probably need a new costume. So, I don't really know what happened here. Storage is going to get $2. That's not due till like next June. Oh shoot. So I'm going to put a couple bucks away at a time. So that now has 2. Usually getting that started. And haircut is getting 5. So that now has 20, 25, 30, which is definitely fully funded for my husband. But I figured as long as we had the money, I would just continue putting it in there. And then an emergency fund got 50 right off the bat with this paycheck. So I also think I have some more. I just do some prop cash in here. So I know that that's, well, this is just what I have in the one bank account. So it's 5, 6, 50, 7, 1, 2, 3, 703. It should be what I have in the high yields. I also have 36 in here. $20, 30, 5, and 6. I'm not going to do the change aspect, but so currently I have 500, 600, 650, 700, 720, 730, 735, 36, 37, 38, 39. Okay, and but I'm short of 20 because 20 should have gone in school. So give me a second. Y'all will probably figure it out before I will. But I counted it and I had the right amount of money, which means that I just put something extra somewhere. 20. Ooh, you know what happened? I do know what happened. So I put 20 in here for stickers, and I was not going to take that out in cash because that order that I made online, like I'm making that sticker order online, so I just kept it in there. So gotta change what I'm doing here. So this 20 goes in here. I put 20 in last pay period, 2 stickers. I also put 35 in here from a $60 thing that I budgeted for my son that we didn't end up needing. And so now there's another 20. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my goal for that is 100 to have by the end of July. So we have 2 more pay periods to get another $25. So I do not think that will be a problem. I know that that won't be a problem, barring anything entirely catastrophic. So that is our entire cash stuffing for today. I went through in this part of my budget, I transferred the things to our sinking funds, and I started going through and actually doing the paying of the bills in my expense tracker. So I'm just kind of working on that part now of payday, is actually paying the things that aren't on auto pay, because a lot of our things aren't. So that's what I have for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy content from me, please consider subscribing. I'm grateful for all of my subscribers. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks so much, and until next time, have a great day. Bye.